news is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Ramney Tertola Pier Park, NV Salon, Spa, Nail and Barbershops, the Wellness Center Medical and Behavioral Health Clinics, Tissely Cross Deliciously Smooth Cider, HOV Medical, and Digicel. Sign up for Digicel Plus Home Light Bundles, faster internet, movies, and sports. One may see them around with their remotes and cars and say, they are big men being little boys with their toys. But for them, it's more than toying around.
For me personally, it's good for my mental health. That's my escape. You know what I mean? I don't substance abuse or anything like that. So I come out, I run my RC, I feel good. You know what I mean?
St. Clair Philip is one of over 25 men who make up the 284 RC Boys. Ivan Smith is vice president, who has illustrated that for them, their remote-operated cars are more than big boy toys. It's a sport and hobby which sees them hosting and participating in international competitions.
Yeah, on a regular, it's about 20-25 of us, but the group is larger than that still. But you know, it's a hobby and ain't every weekend a guy gonna have time. So, depending on the time. But when we hold our little mini events and stuff, it's about 25 registered strong. And it was the 1st of April, we had a little mini event held here amongst ourselves and some overseas invitation went out to guys from St. Martin, guys from Antigua, and we had a participant from U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Croix. So yeah, we had that little mini event, and it was the beginning of our Triple Crown event that was held this year. So the first leg was actually in Tortola, second leg was in St. Martin in June, and the last leg will be in Antigua this upcoming weekend, which would be the 29th in Antigua. So in Antigua, we'd have participants from BVI, St. Martin, and Antigua. And that's the last leg of our Triple Crown event.
And in the words of Philip, 284 RC Boys dominated in a recent competition.
Not too long ago, we came from an event over in St. Martin where we dominated. Yeah, myself and Mr. Smith here, we did really good, and the other Mr. Smith as well. We had all 3 spots on the podium. We got 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, along with some cash and hardware.
Now, beyond this being their hobby, they see the sport as one which meaningfully engages youths.
We don't have a dedicated spot, but if we had at least for the on road, we wish we had. Preferably in town, but you know how parking lots are in town. It's flower pot here, flower pot there. I guess it's part of BVI design. But if we had a nice facility where on a Sunday, anybody, any kid could come out and see what we're doing, you know, get young people involved, because there's so much things going on that young people could get in a nice, clean sport, no drama. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
I have done a couple mini workshops with some of the summer programs that I had recently. I did one at Inez Adams and one at the Purcell Community Center. And it was very good, very good, very good. One interesting story I have is I had a young lady that she had autism, and they couldn't get that young lady control at all. But when I brought out my RC, she calmed right down, and she was like my assistant. Yeah, so it goes to show how far RC could go.
According to the club's president, Siron Scatliff, 284 RC Boys are here to stay and are vigorously pursuing being registered.
The official
NPO was under BMSA. And BMSA does dissolve, so we created Tweet for RC Boys. But we have not officially registered Tweet for RC Boys as yet. Okay? Next year, when we bring home the cup from Antigua, we're going to use our funds to register the organization.
Meantime, they call for more support, not just for themselves, but the many young persons they encounter on a daily basis, and to continue to break barriers, especially for persons differently abled.
When we were collabing with BMSA, we did some fundraisers and stuff, and we did some give backs. I believe we did a give back to Enid Scatliff and other places. So
Old people home.
And the old people home, yeah. So we try to, it's a non-profit organization, and we try to give back when we could give back. And we had a collab one time with Mail also. And he brought out the kids, and we explained our RCs to the kids and all of that. So yeah, we hoping to go to sport.
We would like to advance the sport, but we would like some sponsors because traveling and stuff is expensive.
For the GTV News Update, Kathy Richards.
We know that where you choose to bank matters, and it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.
Everyone looks to the future, but no one truly knows what the future holds.
The number of people under the age of 20 with type 2 diabetes could increase by 49% by 2050. Let it be known that we all have a 30% chance of developing hypertension.
Globally, more than 300 million people of all ages suffer from depression.
More than 60,000 young adults aged 20 to 39 are diagnosed with cancer each year. Obesity leads to problems such as stroke, heart disease, and kidney failure.
No matter your race, age, or color, we are all at risk.
These diseases can be managed or prevented if caught early.
But with the right medicine and the right doctors to keep us on a path to live a robust and healthy life,
we will live well.